And good evening and welcome back to The Screen Team. We come at you every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. right here on KWOC. We're on the FM at 93.3 and also the AM at 9:30. We've got a good show for you, being joined by my beautiful wife this evening, Miss Sabrina J. Sabrina, good to see you. You ready to review some movies?
I am always ready to review movies I like.
Well, hopefully you like all three of these because these are all three your choices for this evening. We're going to be reviewing the new Steven Spielberg movie, The BFG, here in just a few minutes. I don't know a lot about it other than what I saw in the trailer, and when I saw the trailer, I thought of you because it shows like a little girl kind of peeking through, her bed and reading.
Don't get out of bed. Don't go to the window. All very, very good advice.
And she meets this big giant, and we'll see how that all turns out.
He's a BFG.
Also, a little bit later, we're going to be having our godson. He's going to be in the studio with us reviewing one of your favorite video games of all time. What's it called? Ratchet and Clank?
Yes, Clank and Ratchet.
Clank and Ratchet, yes. Something like that?
Yeah.
It's a crazy video game. They made it into a movie. We'll review that here in just a few minutes. But first go around is one of Sabrina's favorite movie series, and it's the Pirates of the Caribbean. We're getting ready to review the second one called Dead Man's Chest, which is my favorite out of the series. I'm not a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan, but I like this one. This one kind of starts out with, we thought that Keira Knightley's character and Orlando Bloom's character were going to get married.
Right.
And we find out from the very start that that's not the case.
It's not going to happen. There's always someone interfering, and in this case, it comes down to
the British government, right?
The British government, yes. And they decide they're going to hang them all. Because
they helped Captain Jack Sparrow in the first one, right?
Right.
And where's Jack Sparrow in this one?
He's missing in action. He's dead, so to speak, but not.
But not dead.
But not. He's isn't he literally in Davy Jones' locker?
Well,
is that what they call it? Davy Jones' locker, the craziness that he's in.
In the first scene, we see him in a casket, and he's got to blow his way out.
Yeah.
And there's that famous scene where he has the gun, and he's
looking around like it's a periscope.
But you're right. The main, not the main, but one of the main villains in this is Davy Jones, and apparently, Captain Jack Sparrow made a deal with Davy Jones that if he would make Captain Jack Sparrow the captain of the Black Pearl, then he would get his soul or something like that. And I guess there was a time limit to that, and the time limit was up, and Davy Jones wants his soul, and Captain Jack Sparrow's like, well, I technically wasn't the captain for 8 of those years.
Right.
And he's like, well, that just makes you a bad captain.
I have to say, one of the best parts about this whole movie is Davy Jones.
That's why I like this film. I like Bill Nighy, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nighy.
There is so much going on with just the concept of his character alone, but the fact that they were able to bring on so many great characters to support him as his crew. Mm-hmm. I mean, when the moon comes out and they all turn into little skeleton-like people or whatever.
No, that's the first one.
Oh, that's the first one?
That's the first one. This one.
Oh, that's right. The monkey. I'm thinking about the monkey.
Right,
the monkey is still one of them.
These guys are all shaped as
they're sea creatures.
Sea creatures,
yes. They're not the ghosties. They're the sea creatures.
Right.
But the monkey is still around. It's the monkey that's still an undead.
Right.
He's an undead monkey. And he actually captures this undead monkey to trade him for favor from this sea witch or whatever she is.
Which is your favorite character.
She's one of my favorite characters, and she is.
You've got to do that scene for me. I love this scene. There's a scene where obviously Jack Sparrow is worried about Davy Jones and what to do,
and he isn't telling anybody, but he's got this big old ugly black spot on his hand, and he's like, I can still see.
You got to do the line. All right, what? Tell me about that scene.
She gives him a jar of sand, a jar of dirt, mm-hmm. and says, "Take this with you, and it'll keep them at bay." And he says, "It's a jar of dirt.
It's dirt."
And she says, "If you don't like it, give it back."
No, I'll keep it.
He says, "I'll keep it." She says, "Then it works."
I love how you do that voice, man.
She's an awesome character too, and I mean the two of those characters combined with the awesomeness of Jack Sparrow with Johnny Depp is just what's not to love about these movies, any of them, but this one in particular has so many good quality characters in it that you just want to be able to, repeat what they say. And even though they don't have to say a whole lot, Chris, you've been known to throw out 99 souls.
I love when he does that, man.
And it's just like, you can say it anywhere. It's a great party favor.
Do you fear death?
But the idea behind the movie is Jack is trying to escape. He'll send anybody in to take his place. And he even tries to do that with the two people who saved him.
Will Turner and...
Elizabeth, what's her face?
Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas. Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Keira Knightley's character.
Elizabeth Swann.
The Swan, yes. So he even tries to send them in. And Elizabeth is her own character in this movie. She's like, no, I'm not going to have any of this. You sending the boys in to save the boys. I got this. And so next thing you know, you got everybody going out trying to find Jack Sparrow and get his compass.
Right.
And because the trading company wants that compass,
so they can own the seas.
So they could own the seas. It'll take them and show them whatever they want. And it'll show them how to get there. And not everybody truly understands how Jack's compass works, but that's how Jack gets what he wants.
Very true.
And in this movie, it's not working for Jack Sparrow because he doesn't know what he wants.
And there lies the dilemma.
And there's the rest of the movie for you.
So, what's your favorite?
Of the series or of this movie?
Of the series.
Oh, this is probably my favorite too.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, I like them all. Don't get me wrong. It's a fine line. I know a lot of people were like, World's End was just too much.
Horrible,
and
man.
That's probably the bottom of the barrel of the series. But because I thought the first one was awesome, and then this one came along. And I guess I just really love the characters.
Yeah, me too. All right, it's called Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. You can find it on DVD. Coming up after the break, we're going to review Ratchet and Clank, or Clank and Ratchet. We're going to find out the exact title of that film coming up next. It's right here on Screen Team on KWOC.